Many communities around the globe have realized that their way out of the fiat currency trap is to devise their own banking system to enable them to trade among themselves more flexibly. Rather than expanding commerce, they prefer to build communities using currencies that they themselves create, circulate, and regulate. The Ithaca Hour in Ithaca, New York, is one of the longest running and most popularly used today. It says, "In Ithaca we trust," which says it all. This one's from another state, but basically saying the same thing. We rely upon ourselves. Now, if you notice, these currencies are usually denominated in units of time. The basic idea is simple. My time for your time. I'll fix your bike, you fix my laptop. I'll clean your room, you help me with my homework. And it can work all over the place, like a merry-go-round. If you have an emergency and need to be elsewhere, I can handle your class today and you pay me 2 hours. And when it's my turn to need help, maybe I can ask another colleague to look after my class and pay that person the 2 hours that I got from you. 2 hours that are immune to inflation. Because 2 months from now, or 2 years from now, or 200 years from now, those 2 hours will still be 2 hours. Now, isn't that a fantastic new idea? No, it's not. It may be fantastic, but definitely not a new trend. London, 1833. Robert Owen, some say he was a utopian socialist, whatever that means. He organized the National Equitable Labor Exchange and used work hours as monetary units of exchange. 5 years earlier, in 1827, that's almost 200 years ago, Josiah Warren, who was said to be an anarchist, established the Cincinnati Times Store. Look, on the left side it says, "Cost the limit of price." And below it is justice. If cost is the limit of price, it must mean that they regarded profit and interest unjust. And on the right side, it says labor for labor. Not wage for labor, not capital for labor, but labor for labor. Today, the same principle is put into practice in many places around the globe, connecting more and more people in communities within and even across continents, thanks to digital communication and social media. A typical time banking community, that's what it's called, time banking, maintains a web page to keep the members updated. Like this one in Australia. Some of the more internet-savvy ones include Time Republic, which was incorporated in Switzerland, I think, which features 100,000 talents and members from more than 110 countries all around the world. Another online international time banking platform is Our World, making it possible for thousands of members in hundreds of communities to trade millions of hours. Simbi, short for symbiosis, comes complete with a live ads web page and mobile app. And in 2015, TimeBanks USA released its own Community Weaver 3 software, offering subscribers both free and paid options. New Zealand is home to one of the world's most active national time banking networks. Time Banking UK offers communities interested in putting out their own professional training, recruitment, and all kinds of support. Even the World Bank has come up with its own initiative in promoting socio-cultural potential of time banking for economic empowerment of women in Africa. And of course, in the US, it's all over the place. The list goes on. And you probably wonder, with all the good and useful things that time banking has to offer, how come we don't hear much about it in the news? Let me try to make an analogy. There are probably 50,000 good and well-managed NGOs in the country. I should know. I myself went to work for them as soon as I dropped out of school. I was 20 then. I helped organize communities, document projects, write proposals, prepare reports, help put together all kinds of meetings and conferences. And believe me, these NGOs do very good work, all of them. All you have to do is read their publication, glowing reports to their funding agencies. They're unbelievable, but they're true. Truly unbelievable. So one would expect that after so many years, 50, 40 years of excellent work among the marginalized sectors of society by tens of thousands of development NGOs, the Philippines must be highly developed by now, and the lives of most Filipinos dramatically improved. Unfortunately, you know the answer to that. So where's the problem? I think this image says it all. It's a question of scale. In much the same way, the international banking menace is just unimaginably so extensive. And our resources so very limited. These millions of hours exchanged in the time banking economy put together probably amounts of billions of dollars in terms of market value. That sounds serious, right? But the global speculative money at play in the fiat currency system is in the realm of quadrillions. What's a quadrillion? A quadrillion is 1,000 billion. Oh Lord, where do we even begin?